Productions. Today I'm going to talk about things that I have enjoyed so far in 2019. I'm going to start off with the most recent addition to this video, and this is a picture of Squidward. He's a dinosaur, and he's purple. That's about it really for Squidward. The next thing I'm going to go on to is this picture of that cow from that movie, which I'll put the name of here because I can't remember what it's called. It's Barnyard, I remember now. It's a picture of the cow on it. Can't remember his name. He says perhaps. It's a good thing to reply with on Twitter. If you get an argument, you can just be like, oh, perhaps. So yeah, that's good. Another picture is this seal. It's fat. I like fat things, and I like seals. So I enjoy this photo very much. I also enjoy its little face. It's quite smug, probably because it's fat, and fat people are always quite smug. Fat people, yeah. Anyway, so let's move on. This is a picture of Thanos as the Crazy Frog. This actually has some relevance to me because when I was younger, I used to have the Crazy Frog track saved on my MP3 player back in the day. It was my favourite song. I enjoyed it very much, and the addition of Thanos, who shares a very similar colour to the Crazy Frog here, really goes well and blends nicely. It would be nice to see him on an actual motorbike, but the fact he isn't on the motorbike means you can see his little willy, which is nice. This particular image has a hat on it, which is actually from a photo that had been taken from one of my friends called Mohammed. It's his hat. He wears it to cover his hair. The next photo is one of my friends called Joel. He has big nostrils, which look like the barrel of a shotgun. So someone has edited a shotgun onto the barrel of his nose, because you have a barrel on your nose, you know. Yeah. Anyway, so a while ago in uni, I think it was about on the 19th of March in particular, I was in a lecture and I was a bit bored, and I realised the lecturer was sitting in a very standing in a very unfortunate position, making it very easy for me to Photoshop the board he was pointing at. And this particular image uses a Facebook post off of someone on my course. The quote is, "Can't sleep after I farted in bed. Now I'm really hot. Heat." Now, I've got a few problems with this. The fact that there is no the grammar's just off in it, and it's all spelt wrong, triggers me a little bit. Oh well. Anyway, I also have another variant of this meme I created, and it's my friend in a nightclub called Ink in Liverpool kissing this girl. Not very flattering looking girl, to be honest. I don't know why he kissed her. I think it's because he has a very high sex drive. Maybe, I don't know. But I like this image because it looks like my lecturer is showing us this picture of my friend kissing the girl as like part of the presentation. Yeah. Then the next image I have is the same one, but variant again. This one has got a picture of my friend Joel. He hadn't put any cocoa butter on this day, and that shows because he has very dry skin on his face. It's called ashiness, and it shows up more in people of African heritage. Because of the higher amount of melanin in their skin, it is easier to see the dryness. Anyway, I'm done now, Cal. So, this next image I'm going to talk about is that cat from that movie or book that I can't remember the name of. I'm really bad with these things, to be honest. My brother is getting very frustrated because I can't think of what he's called. He's called Cat in the Hat, but he has no hat. And this video actually has like an explanation for why he wears a hat, and it's because he has no hair. And you see, male baldness is it's a huge problem. You see, hopefully I won't suffer from it, but I know many people have, and it's a big problem for their self-esteem. It's caused a lot of people to have hair transplants. One of them is David Silva. He had a bald head when he was playing for Man City last season. He had bald head mojo, causing him to be one of the best players in the Premier League last season, I reckon, because of his bald head. lack of hair. Another person who had a hair transplant was Wayne Rooney. Yeah. Wayne Rooney had a hair transplant for the same reason. Low self-esteem, and he wanted to look more attractive to grannies, which he likes having sex with. The next image that I'm going to talk about is this minion who's had his face removed and replaced by Danny DeVito's face. You see, Danny DeVito is he has a special place in my heart, you see, because about a year ago, my brother bought this cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito, and he put it up in my kitchen. You see, the light was very dim, and my mum was in the kitchen at the time. She turned round to see who she thought was a very short man standing there. She screamed, "Who are you?" But no one replied. Then she was like, "Hang on, is that Danny DeVito?" As she moved closer, she realised it was a cardboard cutout. This cardboard cutout was for one of my brother's friends. He'd bought it for their birthday. That's probably one of the best birthday presents I can imagine having. A cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito. Anyway, back to this meme. This meme is good because it's also, I don't know what it's called, like fried. Yeah, deep fried, this meme. Because, but only slightly. It's only really the original picture of Danny DeVito that must have been deep fried and then pasted onto this minion. Anyway, I don't know what that symbol is on its chest. Oh, that's already on the minion. Never mind. I thought it was an anti-Semitic symbol, but clearly not. The other meme I want to talk about is the Thomas meme. Yeah, so anyway, I was talking about that Tom meme from Tom and Jerry. This meme has been circulating a lot recently, but I think it's died now. But yeah, it was a good meme while it lasted. You'll recognise it. I don't need to explain it. What I want to talk about is Tom and Jerry, the TV show. Back when I was younger, I used to watch Tom and Jerry all the time. And there was loads of changes of where they lived, and the maid changed over time. When I first started watching it, I used to think the maid was the owner of the house, but it wasn't. She was black. Tom and Jerry had racial overtones. This makes me very sad. Anyway, the next picture I'm going to talk about is a picture of what I think is KSI. Olije Day. BT. He's had one of his eyes removed, and I think his nostrils as well. He looks like a bit of a cyborg. It says guacamole N asterisk a penis. For reasons I don't have to explain, I can't say that word. Anyway, I like this picture because it still keeps the same facial expression as the original image, with loads less features. I think it's quite extraordinary, really. This next photo I'm going to talk about is oh, anyway, it's Michael. Oh, this is sorry. This just cracked me up. It's Michael Jackson. He's he's been photoshopped onto what looks like a U.S. Army general, and he just yeah. I mean, if we needed confirmation he was a monster, then this is the image we need. I don't really know what it is, but this has broken me. This really has broken me. I'm gonna think about it in my sleep. I think it's burnt onto the insides of my eyelids, to be honest. Now one more quick image. I'm gonna find one. Oh, right. This is beautiful. I don't know what this says. I think it looks like Persian writing. But it's Donkey from Shrek, and the comment is Donk by Mastergoat. Yeah, me and the boys, backwards long jumping in Mario 64. Me and the boys dying of fucking polio. Donald Trump. What is that? What is that image? This is another good image. It's Donkey, who's been turned into a helicopter by the looks of it, and Donald Trump's been writing in what looks like Arabic, maybe. Yeah, and then and then and then there's a picture of Eminem, who's been made to look like an Islamic Eminem. And it says Salim Shady. Anyway. I'm not going to talk about that image. That is it for today. I'll probably never do a video like this ever again, because this was a bit impulsive. The next video we do will be completely different, but you can look forward to more on Watling Productions. Goodbye. My mum's coming and my dad's just come in, and the dogs are barking.